How's it going, guys? It's a new day and a new package has arrived. So I purchased this off of eBay. It's something that's been discontinued for a little bit and I was interested about them. I found a good deal on eBay. It needed some work and needed some parts, but I love builds, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I have not opened it yet, so you're gonna get to see a first look with me live, but hopefully the pictures are good. The pictures were pretty good and the description was pretty thorough, so I think I know what I'm getting into, but we're gonna find out. So, it's made by Axial, and as you can tell, it is a smaller scale. Ta-da! It's a Axial Yeti Junior Can-Am. I think there's a different full name for it, but there it is. It's pretty neat. It does need some things, so let me bring it in a little closer and see if I can. You know what? We're just gonna do this. So here it is. I'm not sure how. Oh, there's just some body pins. So, as you can tell, it's missing a few things. It's missing the battery tie down and a controller for one, and the battery. It's a little dirty, nothing crazy. It's got some black links and some red links, and they didn't do the best job cleaning it. There's hair wrapped around there. They could have made this present a lot nicer and probably gotten a lot more money for it, but works out for me. So let's get you back up here. So yeah, it's oh, something fell. I don't know what, but whatever. It's a solid rear axle with trailing arms, like a trophy truck kind of style. It's 4-wheel drive. It's supposed to be 4-wheel drive. It seems like something in the rear end is not hooked up or working at all. So that's something I'll have to look into, which is a bit of a bummer. Granted, it was untested, but we'll find out what's wrong there soon. So with that, I got a couple little bits that I had ordered. So I ordered a controller. It's just the STX2. It's still what comes with it, so I can just pair it to the receiver because this has the 2-in-1 ESC receiver. I got this part number. This is the arm set. It has all the links, trailing arms, and the Y arm, or the, I don't know what you want to call the center arm. We got a new axle housing because the axle housing looked a little cooked in the pictures, so I just went ahead and ordered that. Oh, the part number on that one if you're interested. And then I got a battery tie down kit so that I can get that secured. And then I got a set of the STX28 paddles, or ST28 paddles and steer tires, because that seems like it'd be fun with this. But yeah, I'm gonna go through this thing, clean it up a bit, see what I'm working with, figure out what's going on in the rear diff, and I will bring you guys back when I have it a little more presentable and a little closer to knowing what I need to get it running and driving. I have some batteries that'll work in it. It does only take nickel metal. It does not take lipos, but I have some from my my mini slash and mini revos that'll work with an adapter. But yeah, it's a little quirky, it's a little goofy, but I figured it'd be something fun to build. I've been on desert truck kick with my UDR and Baja Ray and all that stuff. So this felt like a fitting time to pick one of these up and see what they're all about and see if they're any fun. But it already seems like there's some, these rear shocks look like they're off of the SCX-10 style. Interesting. They're probably not. They're too, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be back and I will have some updates for you guys. All right, so I have gone through and cleaned this thing off pretty good. Not perfect, but I'm happy with it. I'll take it. It's gonna get dirty anyways. I've gone through, I rebuilt the shocks, refreshed them with some new fluid and cleaned them up and everything, got them working as well as they will for what they are. I swapped in the new arms and the new links so that they're all matching now. Looking pretty good, honestly. I went ahead and cleaned up the wheels and tires and got those ready to go. And there's the body. So what's left is the rear end. Now I found the cause to be impressively enough, both rear dog bones are snapped, which is kind of impressive, honestly. I did find that it had a axial locker in the rear, which is nice. Love free upgrades. So I went ahead and I got the rear upgraded shafts from Axial. This is the part number. I went ahead and also grabbed the steel rear drive line or drive shaft because the stock one's plastic, and I just figured it'd be easier to upgrade it now than replace it later. And then I have a new diff housing just to freshen everything up and get it all going. It was cheap and available. So here we are. So I'm gonna throw this all together. I also, since I didn't get the batteries with it, I found some Traxxas batteries from my 1/16 Slash and Revos, and I swapped the connector out with an IC3, so I can use these in this hopefully, as long as they will hold a charge. We'll see about that, but I have other plans if not. So yeah, so here we are, assembled and greased up. It looks really nice, and it's a bummer you'll never see it again, but it is what it is. So get this popped back in and we'll be back. Alright, so here we are, all assembled. It looks super cool. I'm really stoked on it. I don't have yeah, it came out pretty good. It's very slow. I'll do a video of driving a little more, but this is just you know, resurrecting it from the dead and unboxing kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a neat little thing. It's probably gonna be pretty useless, but it was neat and I wanted to play with it, so here we are. But I hope you enjoyed the process, and we'll see. We have a couple ideas in mind, and by we I mean just me. I don't know why I said we, but a couple ideas of things to do with it to make it a little more fun, and we'll see what we do with that. But you guys will definitely be in the know if I do end up swapping it. So, all right. So this will be the final clip of this little build. I think I updated you guys after I did the suspension arms and all the axles and stuff, but just in case I'm remembering wrong, I went through and I replaced the links and made sure all the steering links were matching, and put the full red kit on. I did the Axial upgraded drive shaft, the Axial locker, the Axial rear axles, the upgraded ones, the aluminum ones, rebuilt the shocks,
yada yada yada, and I drove it. And when I drove it, I noticed that it didn't have brakes or reverse. And I started looking into it and found the ESC was the issue. So instead of trying to source an ESC for that, I took a system for one of my one of my Groms that I made brushless, and it fit in there beautifully. So it's got a more modern setup in it, a little more power, but it's not, you know, I don't have any money invested in that. So pretty stoked on how clean that turned out. Worked out really well. But yeah, this is it. It's all done. I'm really stoked on it. Haven't really messed around with it much. I'm about to go drive it for a little bit, but I'll make a separate video taking it out and actually enjoying it. But yeah, this is it's been a fun little build. Kind of pointless. Don't know what I'll do with this thing, but I saw it for sale and wanted to build one, so, or restore, I guess, or refresh, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see what happens with this thing.